In 1955, teenager Emmett Till was murdered for his skin color, and the killers went free. In 1962, James Meredith broke through racial barriers by enrolling as the first black student at Ole Miss. These stories are some examples of the violence and courage during the Civil Rights Movement. Even with its memorials, Mississippi is realizing its lack of a civil rights museum, something out-of-state students have already noticed.
It seems like it should have been long overdue. You'd think that it would have been there a lot earlier, but they're also just putting a memorial up for Martin Luther King Jr. You'd think that would have been there earlier as well. So I think it shows and it proves that there's still a lot of work to be done when it comes to like racial reconciliation and civil rights.
The Mississippi Department of Archives and History is traveling the state of Mississippi to gather input for the state's Civil Rights Museum. Meetings have been held in Macomb, Holly Springs, Itta Benham, and Hattiesburg. The museum will open in 2017 in Jackson, an event that is long overdue according to some.
The fact that Mississippi is so late in doing so, I think it really speaks to conversations about race. And the overarching idea about this is that race is not a subject that people want to talk about.
Project manager Richard Wilcott says he wants the museum to allow people to feel the stories of Mississippi's history, something more than what can already be seen around the state.
With historical markers like this around the state of Mississippi and the Civil Rights Trail, this up-and-coming Civil Rights Museum will provide a deeper story than these markers and also provide the state with more than just a story.
The museum is projected to bring in $19 million in the first year, according to Mississippi's Development Authority. It will also provide jobs for 500 people and will add $2 million over time to the state's general fund. The importance of the project will have a broad and diverse impact on Mississippi.
We can see that our country, it's not where it should be, but with this building of the museum, it's definitely not where it used to be, because there was a time where this museum wouldn't have even been thought about. So it's definitely a great step in the right direction.
For Newswatch, I'm John Robertson.